Hello again, I am Blunty, and I thought I was done with Nintendo's Switch version of No Man's Sky. I made 3 different videos chasing down some various misconceptions or ideas that I or other people might have had about the game. And the verdict so far has been, it's really surprisingly playable and quite good and solid. And, you know, aside from the typical Switch jankiness of, I mean, look at the geometry of that shroud on the engine there. It's all chunky. Aww. Aww, isn't it cute? Little chunky engine shroud. Yeah, it's been fine. And the last video I made about this went up a couple of days ago and was about freighters, because I was told that freighters used to cause big issues on the Nintendo Switch version of No Man's Sky. So I played through, I got myself a freighter, I set up a little mini base inside, and had no problems. But the comments on that video have been, well, I got a couple of comments saying, well, you didn't try hard enough, basically. What they were claiming was if I spend more time setting up a larger, more complicated base framework in the freighter. Ooh, jeez, sorry, I'm just distracted by the cool. That's a pretty blue right there, isn't it? The fog coming in through the docking door thing. It's kind of cool. Wait, what was I saying? Right, yeah, setting up a more complicated base would cause more issues. And as you might have seen there, my frame rate got a little bit chuggy as I came in here because I've been doing exactly that. I've been setting up a much larger base. Now, before I go in there and show you about what I've been doing, and we'll have another chat about what the plan is for today's video, because unlocking stuff for freighters is quite grindy, I have broken my usual rule when it comes to doing stuff like this, and well, not cheated really, kind of a cheat. You might call it a cheat. I skipped some effort, basically, for the purposes of speeding up the process of trying to demonstrate an issue that still stands with the Switch version, apparently. And that is, I went into the difficulty options, and this game has amazing difficulty options. You can fine-tune everything. So what I did was I turned off cost, basically, for unlocking the components for building your freighter base. And then I turned it back on afterwards, because I don't want to ruin anything else in the game. I like earning things in my game. I like the grind. In games like this, I feel like that's kind of the point of the game, just pottering around and grinding away and earning your way through. But yeah, just for the purposes of this, I unlocked the freighter stuff by turning off the cost, basically. And also left the crafting cost off while I was planting stuff around as well, so I could put as much down as I could possibly want. That, again, spending many hours doing something that I just needed to do kind of quickly, you know what I mean? So, over on this side, we've got a lovely little farm here full of these lovely little plants. And if you didn't know, these little guys here that drop sac venom, these plants are the highest money yield plant you can get in the game. Like, there are other stuff you can farm, combinations of plants, which you can then use to craft up other things that are a much bigger payoff. But if you just want something that grows fairly quickly, and I think these harvest... Oops, I accidentally talked to this guy while trying to harvest. Yeah, these guys are on about a 3.5 hour growth cycle, I think. So they grow quite quickly. And they sell for a reasonably higher price. So if you're just after something quick and easy to grow for money, especially early game when you don't necessarily have access to some of the more complicated recipes, that's the way to go. Even if you're late game, they're still useful to have a big farm of those. I still have one on my main file. So yeah, in here we've got all the other things, and I'm pretty sure I've got like one of everything that's useful in my base here. So I've got the portal, of course. I've got some decorations up around the walls. I've got my little decorating table here. I've got some stuff on the walls. I've got the flag going there. I've got a little save point going there. I've got this, which is just, this is also decoration. Although I do quite like that one of my NPC guys is just sort of standing in front of it, like he's using it. One of the actual terminals they're supposed to stand in front of when you use them. I've got my fleet command here, some more animated decoration, glowing stuff there. Trying to, you know, max out the amount of work the game needs doing. So yeah, let's go to the Galactic Trade Terminal just real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with these poison sac thingies. What are they called? Toxin balls? Poison sacs? Where are they? I really wish there was a way to sort this interface. Oh, right, I keep forgetting. When you harvest stuff in the freighter, goes into the freighter inventory, not your exosuit inventory. So we have to switch our inventory. There we go, freighter inventory. So, Sac Venom, as you can see there, $3 million from just 53 of them. Really, really efficient way to make quick money. And if we go back, and get out of the way, table. If we go back in there, just have a little quick look-see here. Well, look at that. Wasn't even the full harvest. I missed some. So yeah, 3 hours, 20 minutes, it looks like. Just under 3 hours, 20 minutes harvest cycle. So every 3 hours, I can make $3 million just by harvesting those. It's not bad, right? So yeah, we've got the trade terminal. We got the planetary probe scanner thing over here. We've got the appearance modifier over here. As you can see there, I've got some windows. You can see I'll put some stuff outside. We'll check out that in a minute. But yeah, I put windows all around the side too, just to increase the amount of work game is doing rendering stuff. I think I'm going to... Oh. I thought that was going to be the alert for, hey, you made X amount of unit dollar thingies. Congratulations. But no, that was just me walking around. I've got a full room of storage here. And I've got my stellar extractor core doing its thing over here. It's one of my favorite little animations in the game. This thing just looks cool, right? This looks cool. And yeah, I've got some refiners trunking away over here. So, let's go outside and I'll show you what I've done out there. If I can remember... Where did I put the door to that? I think it's in the middle, right? Yeah, there we go. So, I've got a door here, and here we go. I built out under the spaceship hull, basically. And I'm just going to be quiet for a second, just listen. I love the sound design when you're in vacuum. Because this isn't noise coming from the environment. That is the noise of my stomping being transmitted through the air in my suit. See, it sounds all muffled and echoey. Because there's no air out here, obviously, to transmit the sound. So all I'm hearing is what's coming through internals of the suit. It's really lovely sound design. Nice attention to detail, I love it. So yeah, out here I've got a big old open area that I built sort of a gallery all the way around. I've got some stuff and things, putting out some particles on lights and all that kind of whatnot. And I've got a little stairway up here with some more stuff and things. Now, I haven't got absolutely ham up here. I just sort of spammed it out a bunch of stuff. Because I haven't actually unlocked very much in the way of decoration stuff. I have spent a fair amount of time farming up the technology thingies you need to unlock the various base building parts. I didn't do any cheaty stuff for that. I want to earn that stuff because, you know, I'm using it in my real base. But yeah, I spammed a bunch of stuff around just to load up the game a little bit. And yeah, aside from the frame rate taking a little bit of a hit, I've had no issues at all. Now, here's where we get to the thing. You hear that sound design change? I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, so here's where we get to the thing that one of the comments was mentioning, or a few of the comments was mentioning actually, and that is spend a few hours prettying up your base and building a big complex space base thing on your freighter, and then try and launch an expedition, and it will crash guaranteed. Like every time I do this, it crashes guaranteed. And I had a few people say stuff like that. So, yeah, if we go to this guy. I think there's a problem with my plan. Okay, we're changing plans midstream here. We're going to get to the expeditions, but I actually can't send any expeditions out, can I? Because I've got exactly one ship, don't I? I suppose I could do that one, which is an hour-long expedition. That's a 1-star difficulty rating. I could send one ship on that. You know what? Let's do this properly, just in case one ship isn't enough to cause whatever the crashes. So, I need to go out to my spaceship. So we need to go recruit some people for our fleet. Where did I park my ship? Has anybody seen my ship? God, I can never remember. Oh, there it is, way down there. Yeah, so I guess that 3 million unit money dollar space bucks thing we just made from all our toxic plants is about to pay off, because we're going to need a few mil to buy some ship captain's services. And hopefully there'll be some outside. Should be. Okay, let's have a look around here. There we go. Here's some recruitable frigates. Oh, come on. Move. I'm not used to the maneuverability of this thing still. I'm actually trying to, at the moment, recreate the starter ship, but in like a super duper form on my main save. I'm starting to collect parts. I've got the cockpit already. Just need to find the right engines, the right wings, and sort of recreate manually build an awesome version of the starter ship. Alright, there we go. You here, traveller? Do you wish to join us to join your fleet? My vessel, and those who currently inhabit it, are yours to command. By your command. Okay, let's inspect the frigate. It's a C-class, which is fine for our purposes, because it means it'll be cheap. There we go, 1.5, there we go. Only half what I just made from one harvest. It's an inefficient engine, though. Ooh. Free drones, +6. Ooh, +6 exploration. +15 exploration up here. Tell you what. It's not a very good ship. What you're really looking for, by the way, if you've never done this sort of stuff before, if you pick up an exploration specialist, what you want is the points of stuff in here that have to do with exploration, so not industry, for example, but exploration stuff. You want that to be 20 or higher. So you're not really going to get with a C-class ship, really. But if you're looking for something ideal, you want that to be like 20, 21 or something down there as well. That's where your best value is for these specialist ships. But for the purposes today, let's just get this guy on board and see if we can get some of his friends to come with us. Anybody over here? Pop a little icon up for me so I can talk to you. No, none of you guys. There we go. There's another one down there. Hello? Testing, testing. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I request the honor of joining your travels. My crew would serve well on your fleet. Yeah, we'll see about that. Inspecting your frigate. Okay, so another exploration specialist. Got +15. I was only got 2 things. This is a spectacularly crappy one. Not only is this exploration thing not really high enough, he's only got 2 bonuses instead of up to 4. And why is he so expensive? Why is he more expensive than the other guy who was slightly better? Ridiculous. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. I think 2 frigates might be enough to prove our point, right? Or should we get some more? Ooh. Pirates are coming. Hang on a sec. Finish my thought later. I'm just going to get clear of the fleet. Alright. Come on, pirates. Where are you? Yeah, you found some valuable cargo, didn't you? Come get some. Come get some. Oh, he's twisty-turning. Shields, swap weapons, rockets. Done. Bum. Swap weapons, pop. Done. Come on. Oh, that was it? Okay. Easy peasy. Right. I was kind of hoping that might trigger some of these guys to want to talk to me. I guess not. Oh, we got a milestone. Oh, I've already destroyed 15 starships. Oops. Don't fire at the other frigates. That's not helpful. Let's go back to our ship and see what we can do with the 2 guys we have. Okay, yes, hello. If I interact with you, do you promise to animate at full frames? It's like, what? Did you just change color? Or did you just move out of... I'm so confused. Come here. Yeah. Let's have a look at the expeditions. Okay, so I need something I can come back to relatively quickly. That's... There we go. Combat... No. The exploration. Yeah, we picked up a couple of exploration guys. We'll do that one. So we'll do that. And we will assign... you... and you... and you. Just for a little protection. So, man, look at those 2 red dots. Disgusting. Yuck. Okay, so now we have a 2-star difficulty rating, and we've only got, 1-star fleet rating still. And we need to, we need fuel as well. Okay. We need to make some freighter fuel stuff and things. 50 tons will cost me hydrogen and tritium. Yeah, let's make like 4 of those. That should be plenty, you'd think, right? I guess we'll have to pick the 1-star, because apparently all 3 ships combined still don't equal 2-star difficulty rating. So we'll do the 1-star one. Just for the purposes of testing this system. Okay, and I can't do any of that stuff yet, because that's all not unlocked for me. So, fleet rating. Oh, now I've got 3-star fleet rating. What's going on? It was 1-star before. Okay, never coming back. I want to do the... Oh, it's changed. These have changed already. Oh, wait. Trade. Balance. We'll do the 2-star balanced. Ah, come on. It shouldn't be this confusing. To be fair, I very rarely engage with the system. There we go. Difficulty rating 2 stars. Fleet rating 2 stars. Should be fine-ish. We've got a couple of explorers and we've got a combat specialist out on a balanced expedition. That seems fine to me. What could possibly go wrong? Where you go, boys? That seems fine. No crashes. Let's surf back down here. And where's my ship? There's the ship. Right. Just going to pop out in space here and see what happens. Oh, still fine. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I've tested yet another apparently suspect system that works perfectly. Oh, I made a little nanite base, by the way. Actually, you know what? Before we go anything else, let's take you down to my nanite base and show you that. Just in case you are new to the game, sometimes you'll come across a planet like this. This is a stinky little turret planet. Not much interesting going on there. Solarium, copper, phosphorus, silver. Some useful stuff, but nothing too desperately interesting. But as I was pottering around on this world, looking for... Actually, I think it was phosphorus at the time. I discovered a little pile. And oh god, it would be nighttime, wouldn't it? Every time you want to show something off in a video game that has a day-night cycle, it's always night, isn't it? So you can't see crap. And this isn't one of those games where you can just, like, sleep until it turns day. Alright, we'll do our best. Okay, so here's my little base down here. Just going to try and... down behind it here. Plop. Okay. God, I can't see anything. Where am I? Am I in a hole? I'm in a hole. That doesn't help. Okay. So, this is a very simple little base. I've got a bunch of stairs there, and I'll tell you all about those in a sec. And it's just a box. Nothing very interesting going on here at all. It's got a big wide door. Got a medium refiner. We've got our teleporter thing, and my torch goes off automatically when I walk into a building, which is inconvenient when I don't have any lighting. So yeah, crappy little box base. The reason I built it here is because I saw these things piled up. These are curious deposits. And you'll find them with these 3-star icons on them when you use your scanner. That's how I found them. I was scanning for whatever it was I was collecting. Phosphorus, I think. And I saw a big cluster of these little 3-star thingies here. It's rare for a planet to have them. And when you find a planet that has them, they're kind of rare clustered as well. So you might have to look for a while. But if you do find them, particularly if you find them clustered in a nice little pile like this, build a base. Because you can mine these for a valuable resource. The reason I've got the stairs here is because these are called runaway mold, because as soon as you try to mine them, physics kicks in. They roll downhill. So the idea of the stairs at the bottom of the hill here is to catch them when they roll down. I was pretty lucky with these ones in that I'm in a little natural valley anyway. Sometimes you want to build a box around these. Don't build a roof over them, because that can stop them spawning. There is a certain way you can build a roof that will still let them spawn, but you have to use special materials and have to build it to a certain height. You have to be really, really careful about what you're doing. But in general, just don't build a roof over them so they respawn properly. So as we're popping them here, you're seeing we're getting a thing called runaway mold, and lots of it. But yeah, if you're not lucky enough to have yourself a little natural valley like I've got here, build a little box around the circumference where they spawn. They always spawn in the same spot. And yeah, the idea is you mine them all, and I won't mine them all here because we're just burning time for no reason. If you go to your refiner, those in there, actually refine into nanites. And here's some I prepared earlier. All you have to do to get these to respawn is go away like 500-ish units. So some people do that with a chain of teleporters, or you can just fly away and come back, or you can just teleport somewhere else and then come back. Yeah, they'll all make a respawn as soon as you go a certain distance away. You come back and just refine them all over again. And you've got a basically infinite supply of nanites. All it's going to cost you is a bit of time. So, let me, let's see here. There is... Ah, here it is. I found myself a sweet little paradise planet when I was exploring. That's where I've been setting up a nice little base. Might as well show this off to you just while we're killing time for that excursion of my frigates to come back. I'm not going to sit here the entire hour and 15 minutes. You know, I'm gonna do a time jump in a second, but just while we're faffing about here, for those who are curious about what I've been doing in this Switch save, which I never intended to play this more than the first hour that I dedicated to the very first video. So, oh, how's this game looking on the Switch these days? I'm told it's good. I didn't buy it back when it was new because it was crap, but apparently it's good now. I'm going to give it an hour. Am I going to do this? Am I going to go to space and but yeah, it turns out I've put quite a few more hours into the game since then, because the Switch just makes it easy to pick up, potter about, and put back down. Whereas, my main save on the big grid PC, you got to turn on the computer, you've got to log into Windows, you got to start up Steam, you got to start the game, and it's a big fuss. I don't know. There's not much friction there, I know, but there's something psychologically just really low friction with the Switch, in that you can just press a button on the controller, it boots up, and you're just playing the game just so fast. So yeah, what began as a novelty has just now turned into, well, I've got like an hour. I'm just going to go potter around on my Switch save for a little bit, even though I can play this game 4K 60 maxed out in a save file that's, a few hundred hours old, and I've got all the things unlocked. Yeah, there's still value in the early game. I think I mentioned this in the first video. There's something entertaining about starting from scratch in sandbox games like this. I always really enjoyed when I started a new Minecraft save, when we streamed a bunch of Minecraft. Whenever, say we would do a world for like a couple of years, and then once in a while we'd start a new world, new adventure, and it was always just joyful to do the starting part of the game again. So, yeah, there's my little base here, little geometric monstrosity. Just visually interesting. Don't build boxes all the time, guys. Just don't build just boxes. Boxes are boring. Just have your base jut out. Be, and put slopes where there's not supposed to be. Just get out of the way, grass. You're blocking my view. Make it look at least, not like a box. Don't make it look like a, baby's first Minecraft base. So yeah, I've got my little landing platform here. I've got my. One of the reasons I picked this spot. Number one, it's a lovely, lovely paradise planet with green grass. Well, the skies are often blue, but this time of day, not. We've got rainbows, fluffy clouds. There's no bad weather here. There's no nasty sentinels. There's no predators here. Yeah, when I found this place, I went, okay, I'm going to put a permanent base here. This is going to be my peaceful base. So I started scouting around for about an hour and a half, and I found this spot. This spot is right next to that place, which we can farm for sentinel stuff if we need it. There's a sentinel right there. Hi. Over in this direction, it's not on my scanner right now, but yeah, there's a gas hotspot over in there. I think it's nitrogen. I haven't started farming yet because I haven't unlocked the gas extractor yet, but just about there, where my reticule is, there's a nitrogen hotspot. And just over in that direction, don't know if I can show it to you. I can't see it through the trees, but there's another hotspot over there of a copper deposit. And just above the hill over there, as you can just see, there's a power hotspot. So I have free infinite power as well. No need for solar panels or anything. So I put my base right in the middle of those three, where I can reach all three of them. So soon I'm going to have infinite nitrogen, infinite copper, infinite power. Oh, and it also happens to be right next to a crashed freighter as well, which we can also continuously get stuff and things out of. I actually haven't done anything there yet. Haven't harvested anything from that yet, but it also just looks really cool, doesn't it? It's a smoking wreck of a freighter. So we can, yeah, roleplay as a survivor of the freighter crash. But yeah, that's my my cute little base there. How much copper have I got? Let's see here. I should be full by now, really. Yep, I'm at max capacity. So we should take that out of there so we can continue harvesting. So yeah, every 17 hours, I guess. So once a day. Currently getting like 4,000 something copper. And we can extend that by just putting more of these down. And I only got like, I think 2 or 3 harvesters going over there at the moment. So we can expand that for even more copper if we want to. Where did I put my... There we go. We can just slam that right in here to make some chromatic metal immediately. Zerp. 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 Just let that go. So yeah, got my first little storage box here for inventory management issues. A little trade terminal so I can sell whatever stuff I'm farming here as well, or crafting. Nice! Fantastic little base. Yeah, that's what I've been up to. Anyway. So yeah, let's go back to the freighter. We'll have a look at our fleet management thing to see if that triggers a crash. Where is my freighter? Freighter. There it is. Cortex A57, I remember. Named it after the CPU cores of the Nintendo Switch itself. 4 Cortex 157s. I thought it was a clever idea anyway. No one else mentioned it. Although there were very few comments on that last video as well. Please comment. I need the comments for the machine mind of YouTube. I don't know what's happened recently. Over the last like 18 months, the number of comments have just plummeted. Like, it's just... I think it's just a change they made to the YouTube app on phones and stuff, because a lot, you know, over the years, more and more people have been watching stuff on their phones instead of wherever else. I think maybe it's just people are less likely to leave comments if they're watching on a phone for some reason. Might have something to do with the interface. I don't know. Please comment. I need it. I need it. All right, where is my fleets? Is this my fleet thingy? Speak with the commander. How's the expedition going, Commander? Greetings, Captain Entity. Expedition has covered 451 light years, and I estimate our plotted route would take a further 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 4 seconds. All systems nominal. Okay. We'll leave him to it for another hour and 7 minutes. Precisely. And then I'll come back and let you know if the thing has crashed. Just in case it does. Let's go ahead and do this. Save. Alright, so, I mean, so far... We've been to and from this place. We've recruited people. We've sent them out on expedition and got a big old base full of stuff and things that is enough to make my frame rate go all chunky around here. But it hasn't crashed yet. 0 issues. So I'll see you after the smash cut. And if I was clever enough in the editing, I said smash in the previous clip and then cut in this clip. The smash cut itself is not a smash cut. Because the smash cut, by definition, does not necessarily directly connect to the cut, the clip that came before it. Which, now that I think about it, have I been using the term incorrectly for the entire time I've been using that in this little series of videos? Possibly. It doesn't matter. Context, you get what I mean. An abrupt cut. Doesn't sound quite as interesting, does it? It's been about an hour and 15 minutes or so, so we should be ready. Let's see how the fleet's doing. Debrief the Commander. Commander! Volgix demonstration. Okay, we arrived in the something system. Anomalies reported scanned data. Primary planet space core temperature stability. Ground conditions extremely hazardous. 38. Ooh, we got a bunch of units there. Lovely. Invest in some mining stuff. Investment unsuccessful. Losses substantial. I didn't ask you to invest my money. Who the hell do you think you are? Encounter lone trader in orbit. Trade manifest comprised of damaged engine parts. Purchased restored parts. Rare. Sold as spare. Oh, nice. He's flipping some engine parts. Lovely. Disarmed a Gek corporation in the process of extremely hostile takeover. Conflict taken. Peace of attribute. Nice. Encountered abandoned starship drifting through space. Toted mothership hangar. No trace of pilot. Starship processed. It's not just me, right? These are cutting off. The font size is wrong or something on the Switch. That shouldn't happen. No, doesn't really matter. Returned home to fleet. Shim formation capital. Okay. I I think we came out all right on that one. End the expedition. So, some Vakeen daggers. We got how many? Oh, 100 grands also worth of unit credit thingies. Not so bad. And guess what? The game didn't crash. You know, it's weird though. This fleet command station, you can't send people out. Like, you can only check on fleet on expeditions in progress there. To send the fleet out again, you have to go down to my dude down here. Yeah, you have to come to this guy to send the guys out. But you can't check on the progress from this guy. You need a special separate thing you've got to put elsewhere in the ship, and it's frustrating. You can't do all the fleet stuff from one interface. It's weird, man. All right, let's send them in again, see if we can trigger a crash. This time we're going on a voyage of discovery, dancing in the space beyond. Well, you can't resist that. That sounds all kinds of romantic. Dancing in the space beyond. Okay, you go dance. You go dance. You go dance. And you all go dancing together. Whoop. Oh, thought I might have crashed then, but it was just a weird camera angle. So, what the? Oh, the camera's in this stuff. What? Okay, why are there hammocks on the bridge? Are you guys taking naps when I'm not looking? Also, you're robots. You don't really nap, do you? Or do you? Do you power down? Do you need to be in a hammock when you power down for a rest? There's too many questions on this bridge. Way too many questions. Well, in any case, we just sent out yet another... Sorry, you want my attention? I'll get to you in a second. I just noticed you got a weird speech bubble above your head thingy. Yeah, that's the expedition again. Sent out, no crashes. Again, let's check on them. Speak with the commander. How you doing up there? Good to go? Yep, 49 minutes. All systems nominal. Inspect ships. Let's do that. Yep, everything seems fine over there. Could possibly go wrong. Wait, did you not want my attention anymore? You had a thing a second ago. Nope. Missed opportunity. Where'd the guy go who wanted to talk to me? Hello? Oh, man. So for electronic life forms, you've got short attention spans. And low frame rates when you animate, unless I'm talking to you directly. It's weird, man! I think that's about as definitive as I can be. You know, I maxed out my base build so much, the frame rate tanked. A couple of expeditions sent out, returned, checked on, no problems. Been and gone from the freighter multiple times. Without a single hitch. Aside from my brain hitching on why there were weird hammocks blocking my camera view on the bridge. But, you know, that's not really the Switch's problem, or Hello Games, or No Man's Sky. It's just old Blunty Brain being Blunty Brain. So, yeah. You know, another anticlimax, really. I said, hey, check this out. It's going to crash the game, but then it didn't crash the game. Anyway, that's all I can tell you. It's just another anticlimax. I was expecting to go, oh, finally found a thing where the Switch is broken. But nope, the game just keeps on keeping on and being surprisingly playable. And I've sunk 15 hours into this game for that last week and a half or so. So much for just 1 hour's worth of gameplay. I intended to do this and then go back to playing on the PC where it's shiny and glorious. Switch really is just a miracle of a little machine. It shouldn't have been as good as it is, but it just is. Nintendo's got a Nintendo. They're not a perfect company, but when they get stuff right, boy howdy do they get stuff right. Yeah, well done, Hello Games. I wonder if this game will ever come out to the iPhone. There was a rumor like a year ago this game was coming to the iPhone because there was like data miners found some iPhone references in the code and stuff. I suspect it might never come to the iPhone. I suspect the code they found was code that was buried in the game engine that's going to be for Light No Fire, which I suspect will be on the iPhone. Time will tell, but yeah. Wait, hang on a sec. Did they say it was coming to the iPhone officially? I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that now. I'm curious. Google it for yourself. I'm not going to come back and tell you. I'm signing off. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this entertaining, interesting, etc. If you have, please comment. please, for the love of God, comment. Like, subscribe. Thank you to the patrons. And I'm going to space!